of a yet CSC num Mamimbusa a dainty now quad do say flag bearership race no do be.
Oh yeah, me corner do 7 dim who vision. My bida. Okay. Moka 2007. So time ne 17 aspirants. I mean a brantio, brantine from Mujamuno. Still a Mujamuno. So and that time was about 46 years.
Okay.
And then you know say no, democracy I practice or memo. 30 years ni. Me gidi say a boy nyina e ho abaso o Ghana say yema enkambom eni nuado eni basabasa bia so ama.
Okay.
And uko bia na e Ghana dia ye de respect ma because African country and tese bia ntokwa ne basabasa wa.
Okay.
Nti e ade me feel say ese ye tokoso. Na emom yenim say bia bedru ne memu odi. Me gidi say the time has come. Emre so. Say nyina as a people, nya politicians nko. Ese nya adwin sakrabi. To show me billboards, my trust to new dawn.
Okay.
So because a new dawn, adwin fufro, a new direction, a new dimension. In Tiasia ye wo emma politics. Politics no aman yosem san ye kan twem yesa. Just ye oman no ye. Say ye beko abemu ne ye besom oman no na dodo na sebi o masitrem mpuntu abo masitrem.
Okay.
Especially omo a enibie no the underprivileged in society.
Okay.
Say no we answer nipa gidi a e politics mem say atochima kakra.
And dey atochima bebre especially the youth no. As omu ni gidi bia e wo yamanyofo nim no.
Tina me say metimi ho asi o mojamno abrante am ne mrante na kasa.
Okay.
Say omo daachi ene hia. Enye ne nko on. Ye mu de yenyine ye kwa anim kakra. De aka enu swase de abetwemu so nanso so mo amoye mrante na wonu mo kasa ase mo abamu abu that sense of despondency and desperation ade a ese changes our narrative.
Okay.
Ye mo who say as we get involved they have to decide who their leaders are.
Okay.
And niema ehia mo no enti na me call around me born to me pese me tie o masem to learn from their frustrations.
Okay.
And also to share me experience as a politician. They ma fem niema mehunu from 1991 92
okay.
Abesi ne so na omunya gidie se Ghana ye oman a omampa.
Okay.
Mo abamu mu wo nsom yenye ne ye na mo they should take an active participation.
Okay.
In whatever we the area.
Okay.
Na a produce leader omupe.
Okay.
So na me pese me sra omu so se mo man nye sikasem.
Enye offer nka me ba betie si ho because wa manyoku NPP amanyoku a wo mu no mo communicators as we speak now ene almost sit down strike enya de omeye adwuma nko radio ni TV so nko kasa because 3 months ni wo monthly allowances ni sika wose de mo kran mai ntie nko ye sika sam no hu say ye ni ye adwuma no but you are not benefiting directly into be kasa mai nya ni sika sam
suban no ne enti santi ase na yenya about politics ya de a emfata.
Okay.
Esi assistant no kra na da bia me am de me bo so bo kakra because communicator dey be me gina ha atimi akase in all humility make say me kwa na cover by.
Okay.
Because na bibia ni ho etisa ye win a 2000 in year 2000 although 1998 me support to candidate Akufo against candidate Kufo nanso so president Kufo be president ohun say me obi a masum ekoi me pepeye me ekuo no me di dwumapa timi de me ho bo afore ye adwumaden so nti okase me meboa ne campaign nti effectively no na me virtually those days na sa position in ho director of communications but 2000 elections adwuma bi a director of communications me na me place adverts me ye bi ye call ye videos ni free field ba ye na ye edit na me ye voice over so because of na my popular from football community
and journalistic background calculating
na me national goodwill no eno na me de manim ejina ho se me de entire party na ji from a dubu entire te obey president no se me nye no press secretary
yeah
ade ba ko ebam just ye campaign bo hu na asimasi satani emrante bi ba ko di KB ba ko di KK Y2K ato na no mo no so no mo nya ko those days na entese na o mo na frɛ radio as o mo pɛ MPP no na ye campaign no ha no my friend it Joy FM that time na stations ne no so so metro no ne ade na aba ntimi ye say nkola ide ese me from minimum omo na minimum na me call me free radio stations say omo ma me numbers of sankrofo ata no me be 7 na me simpese me hu na me down ma sekeke
okay
enti me from call NS Bruce Methodist Church e wada braka ha say that was the very first meeting me from together and I'm say me a press secretary to go for na we there me damase ye campaign na me timudin mo frɛ no mo ade pene frɛ minim say baba be adwuma te say
it said the whole institution on its own no it said the adwuma kese
ha dwen enye sa na ese ba no
okay
say o wa fa phone na o frɛ radio na television ese wa do bibia ye no so say no yes bibi the communicators serial callers association ne ade ha me me gidi say say ye pe adwuma titru ma omo ye
okay
so because you don't get the right feel and I want to engage the mood of the people say the nipa good them say omo mfre keke there that is not a correct gauge of the mood of the people.
All right.
It is some phenomenon of communicators and serial callers no they are a hamekakra
okay
because me gidi say nye saa na ye say ye starting on second ye ye pese ka obi a wutie station say me no ka say na the American
maybe now
free keke voluntary
okay
Kwabena say aye pity and nipa bi ko shed them emo ska say ye fra Freddy we atem can we say na ye say o man
buko meeting kra me ye kire de okwa akọ na koka
eno na me eno titrunti ena me tu me ho asi ho say adwumadie me pese me di na me ni emrante no ne maba wa wo Ghana ha no enhu say oman no som no ne hia is the service of our country. They say the footballers bobo omushego na dey nsato into that patriotism and nationalism ehun hia ama oman chichire na ne obeka say ayira aye obia dwene say uko politics ma the scanty na uko politics nya sa na ye no nti na me niema me nsa me dey me fapem me ka say service say wosum triple S so me ka say sacrifice so betimi de ho abo afore so me ka say selflessness say bibi se wanum kura betimi ayi e de ma de onyi bie na o de sa suban no those character traits eye ade a ehia ma se wo pese wo ye aman yosem aman adwuma na nkoba ne se wo komu se wo de obenya frim ye mrantie na ye kodi Professor Dubu Ahanchi no we're not expecting anything in return. In fact, Young Executive Forum must make a busumi bia. Yes, that time National Service where we young engineer, and so we were making contributions near the Akogum. Na the party office, near the Akoma Jenim Boatin, then General Secretary say, Kakra, a bit of the Abuano, no the other party. Sa sum no, that spirit of voluntarism, dedication, devotion to our party and our country. And ne Obeka say, Ayira, if you may, and no, I'm pesing me too. Emranti and Maba wa Ghana hafu. Say we are senior Bibia ne Sika. Sika entimin to contentment ni happiness ma. So enti mesre wo say politics na me pese ye wo memu and isu adi huramanya ne say I want us to have this difficult discussion and conversation. Na Emranti and Maba wa mo eso ese pese ye kwa abruchi ye kwa ha. Those developed countries na ye kan. Woman fa pesiminkum nya na chechire ye enipa sam ye nim fifre eyire ye ho eye adwumaden ye de nuado kasapa enidie ebuo ene ye de teneko ene kro ya bai ubaka say ye values nyina ayira atfiase
afa na ye tie simsa no ye nhwe Yera Kwabena Agyapong as the president of Ghana.
That's right.
Then now be differently. Beboa ama say ye bon Nyankopon pa say 2023. Syria be share afunu ma no. Nke beto about 2024 be wi a wo na ye mampani a ka be ama Syria no aye more.
Say me any one person I can say be open my ma. Say onya sa ho brase na ode wo ho eba for scrutiny. Ni twi kan na de kakra. Say utimi trase. Na obi atimi buso asem both on your public and public life, private life. God also mine. As a political leader, no, I've been around over 30 interviews.
Okay.
To submit myself. Say so was in Busabia Bisame. Inti eniema ekoso ehame me kyerɛ madwen saa so na wɔn a me no mu to say America me expect say mo be conduct the same inquiry na enkoba ne se dabre popularity contest bi ana na among yourself. We need thinkers. We need serious leaders. People who are passionate about the country. Na me can say because me dem say Ghana, the major problems okay. It is political, and we the political parties should be able to resolve it. And it's economic, and also buying ma yesikasem yenhihye papa wo. Even more serious is the social issues. Okay. So them enti sa sunsum na abamimu me pese me ba as a president who will be very different, because after 30 years of democracy we need a clear departure from what we are used to, because the no say ade abeboan a ke hu mfaso who call doctor or 17 times na say when nya ya sa nti say ne ya hihye esika se mama ne ye ko IMF bi we then we know say enima ya ni nyina no amwa from Rawlings time, revolution time, you see the structural adjustment program, SAP, 1, 2, 3, economic recovery program, ERP 1, FinSap, 1, bubo din bebre. Me besom President Kufuor as his press secretary. Na ko be a friend Hipik. Ni nyina na ni say, enye the economic policy any model no na high kese. But it is the implementation and the lack of it. Of these policies.
Policies no na say be adwuma
na na shelves no so reports say wo wiase nyina wo ho, but it's a lack of enforcement of regulations. Intermediate me ba ni twi kana de me kana brofo ma wabo am. So I want to impose order and discipline in our country first and foremost. So order and discipline in this country, and also to have a strong penalty regime. Say when him say ufuma ye betwe aso enkoba ne say enne ushe banking a year by year. Ghana sika menu ye sika 25 billion used to sort a problem that was worth about 9 billion. Exactly. Now one more was our bank hona omusika sema ye ni akọ central bank. Yakoji sika liquidity support. Omu jiska na ejuma omu fa nhwe so nye na nhye banks no na save jobs no. No omu asan acha me. And these people are still walking the streets of Accra. And we have not shown any political will to deal with them. And that is the kind of change, you see, as a president, the tone that you set. And all the citizens of your country. And I'll set a very strong tone. I'm a very no-nonsense, frank, honest and straight talking individual, because discipline and what I call quality control and quality assurance and compliance. 1 year okay. Assemblies in first and foremost, those are the things that leadership is important. Strong, vibrant leadership, prepared to take decisive, difficult decisions. I didn't cry. I said, take decisions, no. Because I'll be very different, very firm.
I want to say we are very firm and very strong. Now, yensha sa debt restructuring program ahodre koso and the kaka ho individual bondholders ekasa bebre. Yera Kwabena Agyapong and who ne saying?
Hadwin. Be 7 months ago, maybe 8 months na me kan wasem on a sister station. Say o mampanin hwe na onye ho bibi. You should intervene to stop the decline. Satam na me kasa no. Na here 7 cedis na they are $1. And then minim what it is. Oh, why is it 10? Oh, why is it 11?
12
and so we don't even know where it is. And in any economy, untimi and the strength of your currency, which is your legal tender, then you are in a spot of bother. In the idea, some serious decisions have to be taken. I completely disagree with the president on his position on the finance minister, Makanda. Name the economic health of our country is important. And in economics, it said, okay, confidence is an unquantifiable product. Idea, untimi fa won say nsiso. Nanso say hu hia. The amount for GDA free mupe. Dollar same buy nipa pi demand for dollar no cost no. Enye bibia o. Ebinu wo ha hu hia dollar no. Enso so what say ebe cost nti o si di kra. No akoto bi egu ho. So they use it as a saving instrument or an investment instrument. and on this fake demand no a buy. Because I even asked the finance ministry, said they should tell Ghanaians who are the biggest consumers of dollars. Because I not here, you need dollar. Seven two kwaya, here dollar. The add then and crop one per dollar. At the end of so you free COVID by enche. Yes, in crop where Juma say near Marco down near the one nanya sika almost per dollar at all. Almost at all and so at all the yet then. The finance ministry should be able to tell the Ghanaian people who are the bulk consumers of US dollars in our country.
Okay.
And as a government, as a people, we should be able to control those things. Say, "Ama okwan se beye ejuma wo Ghana ha." They said the edema, they from say space phone no sir riba na omadani MTN. Omo ba discussing about. They are now a multi-billion enterprise from the sweat of we the Ghanaians. And the woman timin kase omo repatriate sika no sa no the pressure better. So we have to regulate that. Especially at the time. I mean, these are not normal times.
Exactly.
We do difficult time. You take difficult decisions. And we need firmness, serious leadership, and the dedication to the country to take decisions that will inure to the benefit of the large majority of Ghanaian people. And only I hear me. Those are some of the changes I will make.
I
think he should have left 7 months ago, in my personal view. But that is not what we are discussing today. What is important is that as a country, even the way we run our governments, and then when we were starting the Fourth Republic, we had 110 districts. And then you drew 261 as you can't even tell. The question is, the increase in districts as Ghanaians. Has it improved delivery of service from the assemblies to you? Can we ask Ghanaians and they say that? All the service Afrobarometer service which say who dance through her assembly or her another one or her. Why? In Greater Accra alone we have 18 municipal assemblies. You know, engineers to manage engineering functions properly, like roads, drainage, housing, all these things, sanitation, they are all engineering disciplines. And fortunately, I'm a civil engineer, and I know I have reasonable experience in these areas. It's very difficult to manage it when you have so many assemblies, the chaotic atmosphere that it creates. And say, hopefully, if I become president, I'll work with the stakeholders to roll it back.
Okay.
Because it's imposing too much stress on the national treasury.
Now, I mean, since with your civil engineering background, and Chebia, Yababetis in Sutobrim, maybe I'll coffee and a crown at my BS in First, the Nakan Shota in Sakra, Penanke Flade. Nansen Shota, Kumasan, and Waflade, Ubeko Central Region, maybe a flooded. What do you think is the problem? And a Denya Baye, Amasad in the Twitter.
Flooding there, natural disasters. Is see, we are baby. So, but who planning well, you can deal with it. The Ublonika a mitigation. So, and then you have resilient structures. Who bet me quickly get it back in service after a major event. Because the EHIN is a lot of your flooding here, then localized, and it's
okay.
So, because physical development procedures are not being followed. In Ghana, Obia refugee a friend of planning permission.
Okay.
The animal building permit. But Ansana area be declared area there should be a planning scheme in place. I had a school war, I had a recreational field war, I had a church war, I had a quinam. All these things have to be schemed out by the planners. So, and happen. Crowd, we don't enforce these schemes and plans.
Okay.
Baby, look, in certain communities, I won't even see more than 3 stories. Because now I be a 1, 2, 3, no be a 10 story. Obi to show to me show film. Abroche, it will not be allowed. And son, I will be developed next door. No? The assembly would have to conduct some public inquiry, say whether they accept it. Even a bike ride be public inquiry. All these things have not been done. Oko a bribe ponoso. A cry flood in the cannon. Say a tip. They say, baby, a friend or door basing. A friend or door basing. And a young engineer say, yeah, your friend basing wide approach.
Okay.
And you have to look at the whole Accra from a brick coming down.
Okay.
Because in those days, maybe a friend tracer studies. Say, ensure a top a bria. it used to take about 8 hours and send a druha. And now it's less than 4 to 3 hours. The time of concentration has been reduced drastically because we say entirely. It's your togus 100% in Nabeko. Say a dear grass or her. A bemima till time I had no be saturated. Yeah, can say it drew saturated pansan when you the brony friend run off.
Okay.
And sanako.
Okay.
Enti say ube sit down or her. Nessa ha na ha room. Now the dime be see her roof no impenetrable. Upevi yini nyina na kire say ensu beto nyina no besin na contribute to the drainage what we call say runoff no and no create storms.
Okay.
And a baby a enan a SAC baby a protect you're a lot of way technical things are can be a depend on NTS, but it's all down to the fact that we don't plan.
Okay.
And then even when we plan, we don't enforce the plans.
Okay.
Because the assemblies have become very weak. Look, I became executive director of Ghana Institution of Engineering for the past 4 years. Till recently, I'm free. Me audit of the assemblies to find out the technical capacity. At that time, there were about 260 assemblies.
Okay.
Only about 18 had qualified engineers running their works office. So, they make sure. Enti, near be a high any the way I planning. Enti, I know you're very important. Enti, say, storms here are okay, any drainage now okay, any floods are okay. Say, be free her. Ni say quality control.
Okay.
Quality assurance.
Okay.
To make sure say a high kind of high say a higher school as a higher school. Say a higher commercial area as a commercial area.
Okay.
Until we need to stick to the regulations and enforce order and discipline.
Yeah, for say order and discipline. We Ghana ni ejumedie Atinka television so we share live. You stream live we in social media handles ni nyina Atinka TV Ghana. Ye Kwabena Agyapong ye ne etwetwe nkomo. Afa yentinsi ye nkomo no na ye amanyosem na do so because as the president there amanyosem na ana oba beye no. Yen share live as General Secretary of the NPP, then live after General Secretary of NPP. After General Secretary, relationship with NPP in Penny for the Senate.
Me too actually.
Okay.
Kakra. Because if we do in time, me a brand here, me na yesma me se me call Inter-Party Advisory Committee. So from 1994, into electoral reforms by first no. Ballot boxes edibesiwa na hunumu me die say jumaya bedru 96 the first strong room of Ghana ha me so na yesma me say me can represent then candidate Kufo 1998 me amusu so meta then candidate Akufo ado achi ye na eta na achi ekodwie osunwan president then candidate Kufo ewene say dem kan nti me be the press secretary emfia enumachi emfia numfia minim se dodo no aka e de hwahwa me ho kakra we de ahobrase mu a se Fourth Republic dey o press secretary pa de na no ane Kwabena Agyapong so KAA so enti enu achi ni se de okan ma di party achi masom Kufo that time press secretary you are privy to all the critical information obi ante da se bia bibia tochima da bi enema wo mitim dodo na esa odi ko wuo sana ne mpanifo ye adwuma ye no me sumsusu mama mpani bo mabaso e ma me order of volta officer category ni ban senti na nyame ye madom ya to aba ma me as general secretary me say no asem na okay na hey because Ghana has all kind of crack na opepepe ye na ye ntimi nchinchim wa na wo ho abatan we dwe otan candidate no kwa afede o ye adwuma ma NDC ensem a obi ame NDC every PNDC time na me papa ehwere ne nkwa na se me ton bibia ma obi na me de akoma NDC for na me papa o dan grave man or 10 and so there was an orchestration of lies and propaganda against myself and the chairman of the party Paul Afoko besine e de eboni no as chairman ya to abama no yesi yi no what be that and son e be yi party chairman let's say we BB is serious very grave and we have been in office now we are in our 7th year We have custody of all the intelligence. And near much as a woman him some papa be and one in wins. What is it? Obi at the evidence, one shred of evidence. Say, Paul Afoko, you say, and Kwabena Agyapong, you say, who dirty campaign. Near the near Mafa form, yen say, Ghana, dear Bako, a high say, the glee with which we destroy the character of people. Say, President Bia, you say, Nipa. So, now you say, Susua, near Pamatari, near the Ashell. Mitihoy, Mika, me, Mitimu, yes, John Muhammad and Thomas, me, Ibrahim, and Thomas. How? Obia made me a young man, 1993. May I brand my year Juma, me free highways, my year Juma, as a private consultant. AGC big project. My Tommy BMW 535i in the 90s. Me am a press secretary to President Kran. For the first 2 years, me am a can am the Juma. Me fear no me see me fear and son eba power. Nyanko Ponti, ye me Juma sam enim free. Ma bobra, esi me fear wo me car. Me call me be a press secretary. Man kase me ko fum niema. Say me ye ko fum aban sase, anase ye ko sisi never. I never did that. I had a clean record as press secretary to the president. Okay. But general secretary. Now me see yen party ni ye. Yen ye pension na me say every constituency 275 ni nyina. Ye mo munya account. Na say pese e DBB e koma woma. O press button. Yes ni account or circle here Ghana Commercial Bank. Na e ko. O manya de say o mu hia akade a o mo de be ye adwumaden e wo fom. Ebinum say me pese me gi party no. Me fa party no. Afe
who buapayo
yeah see two chairman adan a onti ase emra ekwan o mo fa so enye kwan papa party the constitution ho say o pese remove penalty say chairman and general secretary article 11 no ne ade ho mo anfa so because ya to aba man o tamale the deputy Sir John minim say Sir John no aba bonten say nanado to wheelchair mu crowd ne beko nti no mo nyina support no but I defeated them in Tamale. Because me, I have deep roots in this party. Party for no money, Majuma Maye, Pemasem so. Masum Ekwe. Me winning massively, a shock woman, yet it is so Ombe Juma. Make us agree the age. Say, Sampa. If any better one and nice be so. Yansha, only year a polar foco. My mention here because I have no one. To want me opportunity say, no, Mamma, quite no much. My mountain, show them, Auntie. Yes, a petition be a bassy me chairman. Petition me who petition be because party there. In your umra. So open so a petition against chairman, general says, all the party contest. And found say woman had the petition no petition and see that steering committee and transfer that. And say, oh, petition idea bay, a same woman tino, officer na petition if I know, uncle answer. Oh, answer near Fred disciplinary committee. Say, Omo Mehishim. Disciplinary committee, Omo and Timin for Omo pe on their own cannot invoke initial jurisdiction. Omo and Timin can say, Woman who will be bra, Yanisa, yes, I am Randy. And so where do you bay? Move for a chairman, a chairman, Casa Debbie, Minamia party, Penny. Mina some mamma to me, some of his name. And Timin ma, no more call yet emergency meeting, most master suspended. Meeting na ye, no. Nya chairman on a fray, nya general secretary in a fray. Yam ran so. A chairman and my general secretary to me, say on fan fre. Some meeting na ye as a folk everyone. Chairman in Cajon, general secretary in Cajon, candidate Akufo-Addo in Cajon, ne vice Baumia and Cajon, minority leader at that time, Chairman Ann Kobi, Nitiwu, the deputy Ann Kobi, former president Kufuor Ann Kobi, woman organizer Otiko Ann Kobi. Can you call that a properly constituted National Executive Committee? And said those days no it be the year Takashi na no at be a friend invisible forces that. Me be general secretary no at invisible forces that. And so me buy be the invisible forces. And now co party e kote to mo nti wan na don buy. Say just nyamia, nyam don buy. Say nam don buy ka me free ho no. Ka omo ne me koi. Wo mo na epe me edi me bone eyi me free ho no. Wo mo na de on buy, wo mo se na de ho. Ti mu hia wo mo a. Ne mo abusa wo. So nti no credit e wo ho a minya kwan se ya. Ma ka no kra ma Ghana fo hu. Sa boni na ekoso no because man kasa at the time wo no be afo na de na afi na okasa hey na be chire me time man kasa sa time no ma hihye bibia pepepe by the time I was leaving office as general secretary in end of 2015 yeah presidential primary see akọ smoothly Akufo-Addo ame me ne nante ya na mo nim no mo si me tan no wa win 93%. Me dem ka se onya win wie me ho atom there be still a pesi yi wo ma ye president ya ye parliamentary primary si fe ama at that time me kona ka best 4 or 5 be parties who win election na sa internal arrangements we wie a na ya wie ansa na ye ko 2016 this year we need 169 seats that time make me the sense me bo akase yen administration and a say adwuma ne obi a
okay
so on the mission no enti eno akire no yes me say the national executive committee no ye no me no mo nya adwene na am say yes me ne mo nya adwene because man fa kwan paso na electoral commission for ye bi wo Alisa Hotel na chairman na focus so we put in appeal your constitution no so kire say we appeal e obi a friend 21 days stay of execution nchira se an say na je say decision no ese de to ntwen na ye twen appeal no enti me call sa meeting no Alisa Hotel no so person no me ko na me say wo me enko me that I still regard him as the chairman of the party enu no ani o ene me first charge say me the chairman afoko a committee wo Alisa
as a chairman
I have disregarded the decision of the National Executive Committee. Number 2 you say masama bibi a friend waiver I'm say waiver is a John maybe or he told the crowd and the super me ko kan na crofo say makasem so obi an kan we me Kwabena Agyapong ko akoma waiver me koto the budget me ko waiver is me the crowd me the boa an crofo so voter region John Peter na chairman say I'm the minister of railways amewu and the chiro me letter say kwabra me kro mo no holding 10,000 na say obi a metua no say dodo na nim say omo we ne enti omunya na am sure we dem no ya adwe enti mema mo blanket 50% waiver obi crowd the 4,000 but satan na 10,000 tumba 5,000 na meji o the 4 ba meji because me say Ketu South holding my nipa no bia on we ba yehia no so obekwa akobo ya ba no ho ban no watimi a we ni more souls wo ho aman nti ye encourage wo me ye we ya ma ebone ai ti bi di bo me kwadu boy ba ko otachima e friend Peter ko be DC na we communicator asema okay and then crofo akoto acid agunu so say my party din ko Germany cry for treatment oba e no ka chem so general secretary me pese me contest na sisi a me ni adwuma ba me pese me ko na me so wo de wabre nti me wave 10,000 kwa ma huntua enipa bebre ti na mense na odi deputy
health minister
no aye ma adwuma aboa me si ma wave mami nansen wanya ne ba bi ko nre ye chire ya madam Cecilia Amwa may so rest in peace no or MP wo a Sutifi South oh omunyina na mse na mo ye ma ntime we mu de ama mo ne we why bone and so I can me charge ho na de eye me ya ne nye official charges no first and foremost petition no kra o mo kan wasem ama me office order me hu da dem te ase ko disciplinary committee muni say to me no say wa obefa petition nti wo mo frame me kwa na me mpese meko but ebu a na me wo ma sofu pani a ono so me Methodist ni wa me presiding bishop ti wo frame me ntimi muni nimtia na me se meko no makotie de omoka ye koye a omo a mo chiro petition no wo ma ma bi say omo wa brochire
omo chiro fi ho na bae
wo mo ye so called
ano mo chiro wie no mkoye
me de minim up to now yes ba ko de adreba ba ko de fum dankwa and say antwibo esiako minim omo na a whole petition against a certain general secretary woman am hearing no name woman sma nkrofo so omfa nti na me expect say this man committee beto o masema twa na say wo dey asem akokot na wa ama enso we dey na o maji aginam nti ekowi ase me ka say sa de na e bae no bibia anya me ya say e ho propaganda wo mu hu say party for no pemasem ti say ka say sa ansensem ya mabobodin eno na yede beye reason say nyina so say be yi Kwabena Agyapong dia party for nyintum di ense no oh waton party no party uton ne say me ton ma say edin ketia na say John Mahama na say ofusan
say John Mahama ni Ibrahim
oh John Mahama no me off first year no third year na minim no of course me press secretary to president no na communications on in parliament it do say president ko for budget ba me ne hia e wo talking point ne other inti mini no So, you know, me ko Legon kakran sa me kote. Oh, someone so me na for no your mate history department e wote. On said that you be a metation anoka. Na twasem ato so. O pese wo hwe ba bi e talk ya. E was telling her ya or not can she her.
Oh, okay.
O betimi akohu sika de bi a matu aduro. Eze kra me kase kra. Aka kakra bi wo mu a wo mo tweme. Oh,
there's a card going to a cacre. Can you see the child?
Me see a caca dancing a mama dead collector be frame. And I'm saying, one who's a Mississippi, one who's a Mississippi billboard, who's a Scabia Bamjana. Over, yeah, there be a mammy chile or no caca. Very important because there are people out there. Omanti their course. I see. Still a show mutrim. Me you cross a con school a brochure or a lecture or Shani PhD. You see a mommy package. I don't know some normal funding education. And you know correct because time I made a PhD. It was February 2012. Now males near president. No Mahama. Mr. Nami Uni Crasame General Secretary at the time. So in fact, all Kokra Ghana Institute of Journalism sat near from Wamuska. For the first 2 years, I paid from my own savings. Later, no more so more refund. The big crack and one. Me too, so my dear man, fan so mechanical. So, enti Sanya Menina, a idea, emphata, and so you can't go me so. Say, your mammy, me scholarship. Yami on Peboni, Auditor General, no chairman, or your report about Omwaji scholarships in our Ghana from 2012 to 28. Dr. Lawrence Agyapong view. Only, let's just say, a chat to so. A moment, people be great, be the minister. No more MPs in opposition. One don't go GB as almost Harvard. And no, the one can't na correct upon the Debbie Ame budget. Intermediate. And have it because same kind of me, I'm very firm, strong. The my firm woman call a brimtino. We no me finance and yasem. Okay. In fact, 2018 election time. Man to me campaign am say me boa boasika. Na me dia boa several distressed constituencies. Okay. In the Upper East, Upper West, Northern region, Brown Half region, about the deprived ones in Ashanti. Me sending on Muska. I'm a binum di minister, maybe were MP, members of parliament. Okay. Those is a friend me Damasi. Say, Kwabena Agyapong, Abuapa. Obi a ye in a sinchen, a Kwan Boniso, and so me said Debbie, made a meboa. Nansa 2018 chairman, I'm sure almost a party. Abanwa. Position na musimo ye finchen. Time no cry aso. 4 years. 2014, 2018. Enti indefinite suspension any constitution be em. The same person me who me gina be our party no. Because more to about Okofodua nipa foforo say honor eme general secretary. Suspension. How can you suspend somebody from a position that is occupied by somebody else? Does it make common sense and logic? And you say, Oma Miamia Maketia, Cocapenum, the Abbey headline say, you me 1 cent. I'm the only general secretary who didn't take a cent from MPP. In fact, to the contrary, made him seek a crap penti office on Yina. They know it. Abankwati as Mumusan on air treasurer. The first 2 months, Meninium, Mikuiska free Eco Bank or Ring Road, no name the Tia Party Foka. Let's get 289 cities. Oh, I can't. Ukaka, my own car. Because Ghana ha o can cry, yempesa o can cry. So on them. I'm very forthright. Me there 2018 me chiro mo man fi me for about 3 years. 2021 and no mo chira me say afi there o mo recognize me as a former general secretary. Na me say na me salary ni me niam ekeka ho na etike mo ne na ebesi ne. So obi be bia ma no. So obi be respond na me nim. So nti me there me no party no na me som. Nti time am panin frame me in 2020. Say Kwabena boa me na me nko re-election. Man fa strings be attached. Man ka say me buafu. President Akufo-Addo ye so no. Ye friend no na Adudi. Me no one of the few from Timboro in the bedroom. Because me na nantiache. So on them chon. O friend no say na me share Kumasi. No o ko Niger. That time no mko ye no ECOWAS chairman. Mko share no Kumasi na ye nanti ya enso so ebe won say by the time e free kajeji atebubu be pie doma me hu se ka bia pie odam say abakade nkofo ye tu bofo so emeka chen sa adenti na meka campaign me hu omo nim se me nim omo so na kan hwe emom de opam omo na me na me tekọ na me mu se opam omo se ade na mo ha papa yi say me anam so me boa me
yo
opa oni pa me ka say no tie me onim no
onim no yo
madam for pass no
o adam for pass no
oh yesu sa na ye di agro wa chemota ni baby bebe onim
a on kan ha na so kuma sa na so
enkran ha
sa
Ghana ha
oh parliament ana ayo yera Kwabena Agyapong de na ehwehwe ko former general secretary Emma NPP amanyoko na ni abrepa so person ye Ghana yie into betu franka ama NPP amanyoko ne na ehwehwe ko de aye de wo se wofa edi nsuo kakra efa ne minim tie betwe ho kakra bi agenkrato ye ba se de ode fa Niger so no ye ba ye bebo ra sports mu kakra because minim se ono so a sports person na Ghana Black Stars any GFA ye ni ye kosi e ba ana Niger fo ya sebe enkenim ho adwuma no mo ye so metimi akye egue ni ma sese koto se ya yankomra na yentwetwe nkomo kakra we e Ghana ni adwumedie e wo Atinka television so
When you have a pending exam and you need to pass, what do? You
learn hard.
Pass the ball.
Airport and peg.
And when your team scores that vital goal, what do? When you refuse to service your vehicle regularly, what happens? Now pay attention. When your head aches, don't endure the pain. Take Entramol because that is the responsible thing to do.
Take Entramol tablets for headaches and general body pains. Take Entramol Plus for migraine and tension headaches. Take Entramol D for headaches with cold, especially at night. Take Entramol Infant Suspension for fever and pains in children less than 6 years. And Entramol 6 Plus Suspension for children 6 years and above. Get speed. Get smart with Entramol.
This advert is FDA approved.
Pepsodent introduces charcoal and lemon essence. The unique combination of natural essences whitens teeth naturally for you and family because every smile matters. New Pepsodent Herbal. Introducing a unique combination of herbal extracts in an antibacterial toothpaste for strong teeth and healthy gums that protects your family and you. Every smile matters.
Your friend Kwabena Fofo, do my man thing. Your mate, the chasing passengers, yet to me, Jerry Muche, a total being so no more do not me peja, la me do feel, la monam, me think so palmy, no be shem, it would go plus, na it be rest painkillers. Fire, when I'm young, Payano, a free so. Even me, I'm a boss. Understand me, I did driving. I'm so transit chair when I'm yow. Listen, see. No, to me, now offer Ibudo Plus. To say, of fire, no. What the young Kong Kwa? Now, your cat owner, young girl, a young office. A transit chinty, the beer or sin and Mujania, the city. Now offer Ibudo Plus and Funam Yanasi.
Rest the pain with Iburex or door the pain with Ibudor painkillers.
This advert is FDA approved.
Mame sama Ghana fo nyina akwa ba biom we Ghana ne adwumedie so ewo Atinka television so na wenigu so awohwe entino engineer papa yera Kwabena Agyapong KAA na wo friend car anase
binye car K
na pe K na enye car
binye car
All right, senior Kwabena Agyapong ewa hanoma yere no etwetwe nkomo ne presidential ambition ene hihya hodra wodi begu akwemu aboa amomanga na itimi ejina ne na so nya akwenya no ebeye mampeni ewo memu eno ho ankomo twetwe na ye twetwe no na nim sensam na dɔso we kire bebre intinofa ya bebeko break no ye tisi Niger na ne mampeni ko campaign to na Niger fo be fe mu na me se ye mbonra sports mu kakra na ye relax nerves no ye baba ka ne asset qualities mu ye hwe oman Ghana in sports.
That's right.
Ghana has your sports na football na you are limiting it to football. You show man Ghana Football Association GFA and they said you mo share football use ya ntie ko yeni.
Nyame anim ni. Say for a long time me pass a comment on sports crowd because the ecoso no. Ma reho and they have me. Me two nipa ni be for some time ago but o mentie. Se wo hwe sports na e Ghana hana. I say, me make I say, me juvenile team na emienu na ba ko Legon.
Okay.
University Hospital Park no. Me from Brighton Stars. One e produce Prince Tego. One e produce Vosa, Isaac Vosa no nyina.
Okay.
Me wo ba ko so Adabraka and dey wo ho. A friend Argentinos. Me na me host na me pe Maradona sempa. Ayo. For me the greatest player that ever lived.
Oh, sir.
Oh, yes.
Yes, Messi abetwani.
Oh, David. Nyane young kono.
Ayo.
Intimate ye team wa Adabraka, a friend of Argentinos.
Argentinos.
Ye goalkeeper ya or that Black Stars. World Cup ye ko na say.
Atizigi and I would here.
Lawrence Atizigi.
Okay.
Oh, ya makola.
Oh, nice.
Or that Argentinos, the footroom wa Adabraka method so.
Oh, nice.
Juvenile football, which used to be the production line. I want to know you produce players. Me so American crew for massive. And opportunity na boys be now for you kwache no ne kwabrantine no ne abebo hwema kai na me fifi ansa na makwa sorry kra me dwane e ko hwe course wo so ame ne atwam aba abes park ne aba ahemfie manhia be bia nansa otumfo bodwa no na e call center aye bo ona mi share alaji grusa na mi so in those days enti poku free poku nti papa akon Kofi Lefte no nyina they were products of the coal system. Abedi Pele no no nobo RX one kind Ken Harrison babies near there. I want na place free. Coals no dey more years in Chenkra for the last 20 years. Football nyina Black Star. Black Star no so I consider frekobo one more wa broche na dey one beka. There's no organic connection to the country Ghana. Ka Black Stars dey bon se kotokofo num has for miensa we Olympics kan na ye nyina ye hwe a it means ye Black Stars na boy.
Ya enkrofo na boy.
And then one more about Black Stars. Obi ani mo.
Abrofo nko
Oh, and the development of our football it has suffered because a minimum ball no more. O my in the personal commercialization of football.
Okay.
SS stop it. Football there na it belong to the communities. Enti wukwa voter regional. Near whole Sunset. Any whole Mighty Eagles.
Okay.
First division Ghana at that time. Ukwa Bofwakwa, BA United, Aguna Swedro Fankoba, All Blacks, Cape Coast Vipers, any Dwarfs, 11 Wise, Hazakes, Haas, any Olympics. Kumasi Kotoko, any Cornerstone. Sorry. Enti, now every part of the country, in fact, Kofrodi Rovers, a Buakwa Susubribi, Tamale near Bewa United, Savannah Stars, later Nombe Kambomu, a year real Tamale United. Until the communities had a very strong affinity and connection with football.
Okay.
So say Yakati, Usha League here, the Premier League here. In fact, traditional teams just are Kabetri. The I for personal teams. Now we are Legon cities. I want to support Legon cities. And funny free. So it be the say Karela, Wafa, Wan. These teams have no connection with the population. It's just a business enterprise. So, but that is not what football is about.
Is that the reason why I Nancy Cranko form person because Park
Stadium? Obianko. Because the end is to say, Unya Paul sorry pet by 2:30 what Accra Stadium. Upper terrace, any honey good, any Professor Kumar denomine. We became even friends. It was Ubaka say brotherhood being in a good strong. So, and look how when I'm a commentator, be sports highlights near there. But the way we are running the football now, Matisse, members of the management committee. So you ska. How? I've been a member of the Black Starlets Committee. I went to Scotland in 1989 or that Me and them jam ticket call. Me and them damn hotel.
Oh, sir.
Yes. 1992. Me a member of the committee that was looking after the black meteors. You call Spain, Koji Bronze. Or Hineba Charles, or Tias in the office on chair. Or no, or your chairman, Coach Ade, Numne, Guru Sakaho. Me and them jam ticket call Spain. Yeah, I wasn't even interested in that. You feel a sense of pride just being a member of the Black Satellites or Starlets Management Committee. And they been there a full-time job. As a footballers who say, wow, so the very fabric of our football is destroyed. It's completely destroyed. You hear, until I was hoping, time I hear normalization committee, you say, you be used to that to change it. Football, you're all Ghana. Won't be a footballer, a buying and count.
Okay.
How can you get up and say, FNO is not accountable to anybody? How? Do they own the country? Even the country's president is accountable to the people. So I have always challenged them. We should go back. Governments should always nominate the chairman of the FA. Because here by power, 2001, President Kufuor nominated Ben Kofi. FIFA and Kanwe. Ben Kofi serving a term, not nominating Yahota Makro. FIFA and Kanwe. Because now we had built a system between the clubs, football, Galka. Me, I'm representing Kotoko. Or Galka. So, to me, a member of the GFA executive committee. Oh, them show. Tiena Kwa, I buy the names too bar. Now, until na clubs, no sooner vice chairman.
Yeah.
That's how Jawula, through, may his soul rest in peace. Nancy Anna Mateseminia, Jawula, free.
Yeah.
And obey a vice chairman because no, a chairman of clubs, Ghana League Clubs Association. Started as OGLA, Organization of League Clubs Association of Ghana.
Okay.
Oh, and a Galka. Tikojo Fianimuna, Munamua, Amom copy. And it was a nice arrangement. I fed the Edru, Nyawota Makulso, not Oyese or Kwa.
Yes, it's in nature. I am fine.
Nyantechi Unam clubs, so Upper West Heroes, and a Duba football. Ubaya, not Oyi Upper West Heroes, the Chincha, also our two team. Wa All Stars. Upper West Heroes na a traditional team wala for pe. Ususu e wala ni. Boa wo na de nya yi a na we yes nche na wate wa team. And the free ho na chinchina na e beto aba and we are the football people and I think we should go back. It is the country's money that we use to support the Black Stars. It's the country's money that we use to build the stadia. The country has to have a voice in who is the chairman of the FA, which means the governments have to appoint. We have to go back to what we used to. FIFA cannot control a sovereign state called Ghana.
Yeah, that's it. FIFA.
It's wrong, and I've always been against it. That's why I've stayed away from it.
Stay away from sports, no.
Sports, the passion of the nation. Now, we can sports, near football, and sports. Yes, no. Be a near friend of school sports, athletics, tennis, basketball, and they generated talent. So, the athletics on Hinika Karinum, Abet Tenumina, Kumasi Academy, Mimi Sano, your course stayed no more training. And then, yeah, 2 Americans are confirmed for free. They don't call Olympic Games anymore.
Any other disciplines, no. I have football.
Because I call from one fancy Mr. Hope, yeah, sports master. Obia, all of us, 200 people. The moon in our park. So, what between America, near what between about hockey, what between away, and all that has disappeared because the educational system itself. I don't think we are running a strong educational system. I prefer to go back to the boarding school system, the O levels and the A levels, and hopefully, if I become president, I'll work with the stakeholders to go back to a system that really thrived and produced great Ghanaians. Enti ukwa advancement ye ball twede anopa ye nya no akoto usini ampa ansa na wabeto de Saturday near co-inspection ya hwe wo umore sa yefia ye tew max na ekogezi wo house ye ma nkwa bonten yes we free habem kumasi aba pese ye hwepu kakra ye kase ye ma umpie nko mina kasa na ora ho. So all of us the discipline that we have now is because of the school system and the hierarchy of discipline that we saw as Nkola. Because we got to be senior or upper 6, we did 20 and now 19. And then you see, we go school 2.5 years now. What's near to be 15? I said, now, Sabi, if you be a baby kakra and pakra unto, untimin si uniama, because Ubaka see Ubiniama, Ubaka clean it toilets, because he rotated and now clean it toilet, which now no bathroom. By the time I be here from 5, you are a fully grown man, a rounded personality. And at the boarding school system at the time, because I'm a court, Eric no more free crobble, Abu Aji free bonfa. We papa a farmer, bro the men's free Cape Coast, ni papa the minister da Daniels free Cape Coast, ni papa the minister, so free Kumasi, papa a lawyer. Different people. And we built a brotherhood, a camaraderie amongst us. And then one way say, oh baby, you don't get the benefit of seeing other people in the country. The education system higher. And also soon a generates our patriotism. You saw no cost show dressing. Me say, me a page of a school in I said the best dressed to be saying an umbrella life. Those are the things that we should look at as a country to rebuild the national fabric. Say you who say or mine and yes can will be a DH and no be namunam bedroom near the Chabonte and the free.
As some sabe. Ain't no media ne ka ho oya tiesi media am so meeting politics mu da bija wo for betiesi die num etwitwa yensa ofa yenhwa de NPP amanyokuo no ye ka se nipa be se enan se num ana eyi omuti so mpeso mutu franka na me bubo bi so a mebo yera lan kwadwo chematin din mebo Dr. Mahmoud Baumie din na mebo yera kwadwo uso efriye edin ana hwanpo biom for now ne de omo a omahye na eji omanim nie ana wofa free akoto ana ofa Kwabena Agyapong sa wo contenders ya oni omo ba be campaign akwa press ye ntomo so aba no ehu bia ni bebia
dabi ehu bia ni bebia me hwe madwumadi a medi o party na the life experience am go through having been press secretary to the president, President Kufo, for close to 6 years. To me, presidency, my order. I know how a presidency should be run.
Okay.
So, the mission. Who can't and no dear, who be anyhow. Okay. Here and say, 2 million and some no. A war party for them. Say, I make a say, and now we could share Greater Accra Regional Executive Committee. Okay. Because party didn't share for Abba because of what happened in 2008. I almost in here also. Until one month she said, "I say omuchaso." Ebe independent and Sani amomako the main election. Main election there over 200,000 delegates neto. Polling station for Mia all across the country. Omne doso. Almost in 2 million women say. They hear ne say, "Mabo enimi ye dia ho brase me call menim ma call Volta region." Last week, Mako Oti region last week. Next week, me call Western and Central. Okay. Me kwa na me de me wa ko chere party for penny for. Na ma ye bibia me friend town hall. Okay. Me de me nko nkoma lecture. Me bie kwan no ma bisa me nsem bi on bezo mbebisa me. Okay. Because I believe say we a political leader na person odi ni paso a. Esa utimi submit yourself for interrogation. Okay. Ne busa o private life no public life nyina. Say wo say e fata. So bedi oman Ghana animuana. Eno ne here. I'm counting on them say ma omo nton omo birthright for a cup of rice or money. No. Eno de hu here. Okay. Ye dachi omo dachi no omo ma generations unborn. So we should look at the quality of leadership. The kind of leader that we want. Eno na eso omo hwe ho to aba. Enye sikasem. They say we've monetized our politics. A poison atmosphere no. Enye we a delegate. A friend of delegate in the bro for Chile say. Now say you have been delegated responsibility by a group of people. Now ko jiska o no na ko che. Sanity. Nti esa wo dream Ghana dachi. The kind of leadership that we need, and I think say we need a new generation leader. Okay. That's why I'm talking about a new dawn. Tina make us say, "Sir, and ye nenem we say, uba politics na ube mnyesika no." Wrong. one more pesca no one pebe before nko ye pese ye sumo man me kase nye se me pese ye to abama me ma ye bi da ma kwa abamu da I was press secretary to the president for over 6 years. That was a very high position, equivalent to that of a minister of state. Man kwa nko ye se ubeti ye se ma toto adan wo ha aban se ase ma kopre because I was against those things.
Okay.
Sa acquisitive posture and Ghana for akola kra
yeah fum
niema enye ena enipa na mrante ni piu no mo kasa especially o university no test con ni your friend say ndc for the on friend say 10 as a day ubusa o mo da bia de on benya free mu na ehia o mo oh ena me pese e post mi ko ha ena me pa adwuma ha o man no sum na ese sum no kasa e refi de benya free o man no ena ehia sa de no ese san that narrative should change.
All right.
And that is why I'm part of this contest. Me a pija discourse no nya kasapa. We have to make this an issues-based campaign.
Okay.
To me party for penny for debate.
Contestant
so that everybody will defend their record.
Okay.
I will defend my record as press secretary to the president.
Okay.
And as general secretary of the party.
Okay.
We'll be defending the record. Now Ghana for who they wire dream. You know, we need serious leaders. Enya beauty contest, enya popularity contest, enya here say yes sika ko basi ni pade ye ne ma nya no ne here o man no. O here ni o man ni here serious leaders. People who are capable of enforcing order and discipline in our country. Na Ghana for nyina so Ghana for so o me law abiding. Na emom o munu say wo no ho ekwan da ho a o be fa ho. Into the public services have to be read the Route Act. Now, ejuma edi ama omo so omonye no. Omo hwe so no omonye as public servants.
Okay, ujidi say NPP mbetimi break 8 no.
Me dey I'm not they mean pekrani slogans. Keke. What we want to do is to have the third elusive victory. Eno na ehia, eno gina ejuma ebeye, se ebe Kenya ye nkrofo. Na Ghana for so nya gidie we mu say ye ba se ye be som ama won ye ba be som won mu ye die enti ne ye ba nya ye ho.
Okay.
Into that narrative that is gaining currency and ama nkrofo pi egidie ewo amamuom ne politics mu no. That is what I want to restore. Nti me nama I want to inspire the youth, the younger generation. Say omo hwe me ebra ma bre ne niema ma fam ne ya o ma fam. So Nyankopon ahwe me gina opintin mojamono. Whatever difficulty you're facing, they can survive, they can come out of it.
Okay.
So, we politicians, inspire we should go out there to share inspiration amongst the youth and galvanize the youth. Say, they cannot afford. Say, me share bloggers bear 30. Ebi kra nim say my press secretary da. Until even it means say Ghana your contemporary history cry is not being taught in the school. It's not into school's curriculum. No one na hihye. Just say ya ba custom cry yenim. Yenka. Esi the contemporary history of Ghana from 1957. Ebesi ne. Na Ghana for who a yawa Ghana for afem, especially in the revolution days. About 6 o'clock esimuna, about 7 o'clock amuna, 8 o'clock amuna. Until night life ni nyina collapse. We used to have a 24-hour economy in Ghana. Ne be called night shift. And then we think almost a night shift.
Private.
It hasn't even recovered, fully recovered. Bandsmen, omajumegu kra, omana entertainment near. And then them say I started a page bio. Until omaino. We've been through a difficult journey. Almost taking it for granted. For them, for where we are. Asem kakraba na obeti will be so ne and enyeku and I'm sure them say hey munima de cro minuaba mo afamuda say what you na wunu bia on no school obeti say aboni papetua wa what nchen no kwa you know the impact it has on you. To sa to trust them near soldier for the end. We don't want to see that again in the history of this country. Name kebima min kebide edru 4 years bia nyina akoto sante. Wa akokire wadwen. De openo utu abama no. E kan na ebedi Kwabena Agyapong ho a. E just ke ya na ko.
May I say you share the current leadership. NPP amanyoko no national executives near fan compare more major say the NDC your Yera Steven in team as the chairman against Johnson Esiedun Ketia your Yera lawyer Justin Frimpong Kodia against Fifi Kwete or Mototo Asosa Yensha NDC executives as compared Usho one say MPP for no or more or form kakra I say and NDC for no as so many so shakakra met me face your boot for boot 2024 about 20.
First and foremost, a memo and yen is so share and the dibu mine. Yen is so share. Yedi nyansa, abotre, tima, kasapa, any die near dibu mine. Dear to trust them there and you. Yeah, no, indeed. Me cry that they are media for no. We are more compare now. I know they may feel saying here. Here come political party pa Africa and Ghana. MPP, New Patriotic Party, is the best organized party right to the polling station. Okay. Yeah, penny or executives 5 our polling station in the over 39,000 polling stations. Your electoral area coordinators. Yeah, she say BBA so we. And ye national leaders, and ye di ebeye juma. Intermediate, the hear me say ye focus on the air. Ye ni nim ye fapim. Ye party na kase, enye nene ye chichire. E dinu na asesa. Se ye kan United Party aye kana. Ye nuanu ma voter region SG Antonom ni Modesto Apollo and Law Youth Congress no omoka ho. Northern People's Party, BK Adama nomne SD Dombo num nipa bebre omuka Moro Salifu num omuka ho NLM Bafo Akoto num Ghana Congress Party Buzia num so eka ho Oba Infanticide Ohineba ko Richardson num ne ade Stephen Kreku CEO nya omuka ho Oba nka ha na efre bibi ganshimo fi pe omo obeche belamte num ne enkrofo ne atokwase num. It's a truly national party. Okay. That is what I want Ghanaians to know. So open national party and only MPP. Sanity. Enti media me confident say ye kan ye hu bom na akansi a ye koi ye nam kwam sem chire party for no na wuja om no mo ato o maba de dodo na koma wo no nyankopon hira wo ne nyina ne fefefe na mom akoba ye yusu say ye wo power no ebinum pese ye yusu state yini adede kekani pashe dia eno na de basabasa yo any apathy no eba ti afutu amemi two national officers no so omo hwe na omo nyanyeme yi na nsa bi na nyeme bi koso a na mempe se me san repeat wa de hina ye elected regional officers we are ne aso omo nyina na ye call Jubilee House efe so ko sra president a ondo ye pampeni nyina enti wo ko sra ka se me ko sra president me twam no na se ye sra vice eno so ye now the pictures number na mo ko na ye hu se mo ne president picture aba bonten na mo ne vice president picture am ko na ba bonten asebe na mpese mo ka kire. It means you want to skew the competition in a particular direction, and that cannot be accepted. We would never accept a coronation in the MPP. Masa. Yeah, tuaba. So obia pa. They said they mean me say me person me sumo mine. And yeah, me presidency no ni hear me. And since I am more mind the transformation of our country Ghana, and no ni hear me. So, enti yeah ma obia ho kwan na yemko. Ni any party for no kasa to say we need the regional executive committee and no elders no kan ho patrons kan ho all the 34 constituency chairmen e kan ho any the regional executives wo mu na ombeto aba no special delegates conference wo mu so na that party no ano I would say that they are the vanguard of this political tradition and I believe I can trust that they will make the right call the right judgment so because they hear and say we define leadership and understand the role of memo leadership by and ye kasa hey na tutrasem and ye didi atem ne kasa emfata ane beboa I can see bia no corner so wo contenders yo ba ku bi ho a utini dia na ye ma hyew kakra ye nkrofo ye se aka yesima ba se numpe nkrofo ya ne omo pri hwa na utini dia na se ehu kakra ba be hyew dodo na abeto me o MPP sete me kana sa na yesi MPP no wo mo ebanyina obi abeto me wo enti obi ani ho a time me di mpanimfo na chi a ye koje ye certificate wo electoral commission ye nanti free kukumleme kon me nkai se na obi nipa no bi ka ho enti so obi ani ho ne hu mu na emum and no nkyerɛ me na mɛwɛ ni
okay
me de me kɔ kama sɛ match the party for no mo gidie sɛ ɔmo tie a ɔmo de two scales no ɔmo we a ɔmo be hu sɛ KAA Kwabena Agyapong ɔno ɛna yɛ daakye no ɛsɛ yɛde hyɛ ne nsa
okay
na otimi akora ekue way into the future because amamuo no ɛnyɛ nenko buzi a yɛ bi that time obey you know on necessary J Kufo no edi 30 years Kwame Safo Edu Dr. Selby nom KG Osebonsu no se wanya no saa na champion betu year 1972 so wantwe anko nanim na opeja wo mo besi ho enkata ma ye share fie sa for 30 years nka
mo ba ye nka mo ye den
kay yirai enso 92 ye start see ye politics saa ni pe ya ene saa sorry ya ponsano ene sorry ya nti ma ekoni ye timi dem feel say delegates need tiemia so mo pay dachi right now we need a generational shift so free na min Kenya party no omo po bi a onim the root of the party the grassroots is in touch with them right from day one ebesi na and they ono na timonim hai Kwabena Agyapong nti
all right anyway onwa not see Kwabena Agyapong into no yera Kwabena Agyapong KAA ana neni abra wo se adaroma on onim se adwuma no betimi aye musumu nim so betimi aye e mamumo obi emfasika na adamo e mo bi ban kan sem bi e beto mutirimu a e be sa se e de adwen sakra bi beba ochena na obehu se decision out take here no na a very wrong decision papa e be boa ama NPP etimi egira ne na so ama man Ghana afa ne ntuma pa efra ene se mo kwakoto aba na yera Kwabena on number 2 abamama no papa yemre naso yeda sinyakopon shower pa ayaso yemre naso nyame shower from the management of Atinka Media Village ye free penny so ebesi form obi ada se ye ton safre wende odi obuoni ni die ma ye na wabe kire eniema na ye nhyadanti
changes be
of our appetite biom
party national constitution in Namibia that I have.
And no better about the tough mammy.
5 minutes be.
Any mammy, my queen.
I say it means separation of powers.
Pachanaka said,
it means separation of powers.
Anyhow,
because operated the Brunibe friend hybrid. Just say, as we need free parliament and on my own ministers. Until there's a cross between the executive and the legislature. And also, me feel say a high parliament
okay.
Yes, in the there, saying a kind of familiarity breeds contempt.
Breeds contempt, yeah.
So, Nichi can almost be a kind of Nipenima Asem Kadiana Edi Kakra. So, until we na minister, as a oko parliament.
Of Mr. Mike, now crass about bones so crem say yak off.
Sir,
into no. Ode unko ebe peke wa ha
oh enti me feel say no emre na so after 30 years yen hwe na yen used to fully the American system so we cabinet member unka parliament
okay
sana parliament timi aye adwuma den ahwe say abind the bibi ba ometimi scrutinize
okay
na ode ade bi ba na wa nkrofo a no mo te parliament na ho ha asem bi o aso o kakra na
rabastam bi sa
aha na wani ma ye ferry fu se ho no so SS no
okay
o man so ministers asem nkrofo aka me static enye ne na me general secretary video bi 2015 me kai me feel say constitution no o mo a framers no e kan say 19 cabinet ministers me feel say etimi consolidate ye keka ministries ni pi bom say me kan sports asem me kan school
yeah.
Baby to say youth and sports. I say board education. That is the natural home.
First class and net.
Net here. Fisheries, agriculture. It beats me in your configuration of the 19 cabinet ministers. Now every head of a ministry should be cabinet. And I mean, you say it was the intention of Omo constitution say non-cabinet ministers. Na ebedo so say cabinet ministers. It is a cabinet ministers 19. Now unya omobia one deputy. Me feel say as obia nya one deputy.
Two no doors.
Maybe 1 or 2 areas be. But predominantly Kwabena say 38. Now the 16 regional ministers can 54. Nti atoko so kra bia 1 or 2 places you add 1 or 2 deputies. It should not exceed 55, 56.
To the casa etwam kra nka sister ye ni kwan say etc.
Etc. Yes, say na make because me press secretary President Kofo or yes transport aviation ports and harbors. Na me civil engineer me hwe nanim sa am company we dey ni na ka transport na wo.
E ka ni na ka o se sha sie.
Onzo nsa so kakra. O se kona kwa na so. There's a taking instructions. It's
not just from your side. Would you say yeah as appointments no as ministerial appointments no
one. Apart from that, I think there's too much interference in the public services.
Okay.
Of course, Article 71 no there are two things. Parliament oko parliament awusan ko biwa na amao as gracia no. I think say enu say etwam.
Okay.
Na one time payment.
Okay.
Emumu pon na wo kofie na wo mabiewa. Why a juma sumo mine? A person amount dignity kakra.
Okay.
Do bruni friend parachute payment.
Okay.
Na ja wo dia so was now they are akotene fie kakra. Na emum say why 4 years. O san ba. No amount no wasan ba another for is it back be nom ne chairman so.
4 years be omoje.
E no dey me feel say morally unsound.
Okay.
It's got to be stopped. And Article 71 so my president who can say or appointed the chief executives of the major organizations, public organizations.
Okay.
Say VRA, GHA, AES, GMPC. Fine, good. But me as a young civil engineer, I'm Morgana Highway. Who dream to say, obey chief executive one day.
A also a appointment.
It's a one cry the communion. But I say, Obey, deputy chief executive, president, even directors, president. I know the always are. Then you are stopping the professional growth of the people in the organization.
Okay.
This is how the Obikra basis of now. He can take advantage of the institutional memory and profwe anya or matnemuache experience. No more the abua now the ayejuma.
Okay.
I understand the president or call Ghana for near to Abamano. Into one who can so appointed the top on there to give it some political direction. Now the main body no there. It's a technical, it's a VRA, a very technical. ECG. I mean, it has to be headed by an electrical engineer. Okay. So, yes, I'm a civil engineer and I'm a cancer.
All right.
So, Supreme Court.
5 minutes.
Supreme Court is to say, a BN another door. Because, 70 pe. Yes, woman coffee. We feel say law there. It is a wine. And with a lot of the lawyers, they can continue to be on the Supreme Court till time health-wise be a and I say be a nyankopon friend. This is the America so that we don't keep adding on to the Supreme Court because retirement so they retire with their salary. Of course, be a benefits in count, but salary no cry enough.
Yeah.
To replace now, you are paying double salary. So them until me feel say 70 no as omo etinem.
Okay.
Until so omo wie na se be a hodini wa na replace. Because right now, we have about 16 Supreme Court judges. And I think we should put a cap on it, say 9. You know, right. Worst case 11. But 9, I think 9 Supreme Court judges should be fine.
May that say
there are many other things. President, especially at districts, assembly, you know, because me president, I make cars, I'm a district chief executives. In the second 110. Is it 260? So what a difference? The cost to the treasury, the cost to the country.
Find some now your political show back from 3 to 5 area. It's no your best a brand na a bebem kakra Monday to Friday when your friend the agenda show. It's your best bra a kwan beba ho kakra na eno kra de 3 hours into no ubenya enough time na your bobo.
We machira madwen kakra. Sa so na nipa na abobo omudin. We want to know their views on these things.
Okay.
So, oh
yeah,
because so far minti they will be stand on some of these things. And one says we should look for what they stand for, what their principles are, so that they can account for their stewardship in government.
May that say, Yara Kwabena Agyapong, KAA, Papa no, or say some new delegates, is see a henny to a henneforno. Some percent people man you couldn't meet Jan and Naso. Now, on my Ghana, if an into my pa Efradia, one no any also to Franca, Emma NPP. Uncle Mochiano, a honey debate. Well, share live at Atinka TV, so that say, yes, streaming live on so I'll share with your social media handles, no, Yankupo, Ancient production crew, no, yes, salute to my name, any more swima, Ama